Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to make over a cabinet that I bought a year ago. If you've been following for a while, this was in my video where I did a full remodel in my front living room, and it's the big tall cabinet that I had in the back corner. So I actually have an idea. We got a new sofa, and the way that it's structured in there, I have a different place that I want this cabinet, and I have some fun ideas of some things that I want to do to it. So this cabinet I purchased was only $15 from our thrift store, and I did love it, the original color, but I have some fun ideas like I said, and it's going to look completely different. I'm really excited to see how this turns out. So today I'm going to be using some milk paint. The color I have chosen is the color Proper, and again, if you've been following for a while, I think that's the only color milk paint I've ever used in my house. Like, so much of my furniture is in the color Proper, and I love it. So we're gonna paint it Proper, and then I'm going to move it in the place that I want it, and we'll see how the whole room pulls together. Okay, so here's some before shots of what this looked like, just to give you guys a reminder if you forgot. It is in really good condition. There are some scratches, there's some dings. It's not perfect, obviously. And I especially didn't like the giant hole that was in the back, so I knew right away I wanted to do something in the back that was different. So the first thing I'm actually going to have my husband do is remove that so I can paint the whole thing, and then we'll put a new backing on and it'll all just pull together. Here is the milk paint that I use. I love Sweet Pickins brand, and so this is the color Proper. It's a really pretty green, gray, brown, tan. I don't really know. It's kind of like everything mixed into one. I feel like once you mix it with the water, it kind of looks like mud. It's like the same color as mud. But to mix milk paint, all you need is equal parts paint to water, and you want to use lukewarm water. Something else I added in here was Extra Bond because I didn't want it to be really chippy. That's something that's really cool about milk paint, is if you want your surfaces to look really old and vintage, milk paint is the perfect paint for that. Naturally, it wants to chip, it wants to crack, which makes it look like you bought it from some antique store. So that's usually why I like milk paint, is because I like my stuff to look old. In this case though, I used a lot of Extra Bond, so it wouldn't do that. I just wanted it to be the color and just leave it at that. So for the backing of this, I actually wanted to do a brick panel wall. And I was going back and forth between this and shiplap, but we already have a whole room of shiplap in here, so I thought it might look a little funny or just like too much. I don't know. If the whole room is in shiplap, I wanted it to be something different. So I was crossing my fingers that this would turn out how I was hoping. I'm using this lightweight spackle. It's exactly what we did in the bathroom if you watched that video. So that's what I'm gonna do. after we let this sit overnight, I actually woke up and my husband had moved it in its spot and he put the backing on. He just used our staple gun to replace this on the back. So there was nothing fancy that was done here. He just stuck it on the back. I have to apologize for the lighting here. I kind of wanted to do an after shot of it in our kitchen just so I could get better lighting, because this entire room is windows. We have windows above, on both sides. It's literally surrounded by windows. So it's really hard to get a good image of how this looks. I have a million lights going on in here just trying to make it a little bit brighter, but I personally love how this turned out. It's very different and I think the colors tie into the room really well. As far as the decorations go, I got the books at Dollar Tree. The lemonade sign is just from a local boutique. The chest and the flowers are both from Hobby Lobby, but I've had them for probably 6 or 7 years. And then this really cute lemon tree I actually thrifted for $7. The basket was thrifted for I think $1. And then the calendar here I picked up at the dollar spot at Target. Okay guys, well that's everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not yet hit that red subscribe button, make sure you do that. And if you're not following along over on Instagram, I update my Instagram a lot more frequently. So if you have Instagram, go find me. It's ashleyhuze and I spell it ASHLEYHUZE. Thanks again and we will see you guys in the next video.